the concept of a literal 1,000-year reign of Christ and his disciples, a view of biblical prophecy. This reign, also known as the millennial kingdom, is described in the book of Revelation, specifically in chapter 20. Here is a summary of the writings that describe this period. Revelation chapter 20 verse 1-6 is the primary scriptural basis. It describes an angel binding Satan for 1,000 years so that he can no longer deceive the nations. After this, the souls of those who were faithful to Christ are resurrected to reign with him for 1,000 years. During this time, Christ will rule from Jerusalem, bringing a period of peace, righteousness, and justice to the earth. Passages from the Old Testament, such as Isaiah chapter 9 verses 3-7 and Micah chapter 4 verses 2-4, are often cited to describe this golden age. The reign will also involve the fulfillment of God's unconditional covenants with Abraham and David, including the restoration of Israel. Based on the presupposition that we are currently in the little season, following the 1,000-year reign of Christ, here is an explanation of the writings and how the evil seed, or Satan, keeps this period hidden. The foundation for this belief is rooted in an alternative interpretation of Revelation chapter 20. Instead of a future event, the 1,000-year reign of Christ is seen as a historical period that has already occurred, characterized by a perfect human society and a lack of deception from Satan, who was bound during this time. The little season began when Satan was released after the millennium ended. From this perspective, the evil seed is not a literal group, but a term for the forces of deception, specifically Satan and his followers, who are actively working to hide the truth of the previous millennium. They accomplish this by altering history. The evil seed has allegedly rewritten history to portray the Golden Age as the Dark Ages, a time of brutality and ignorance. This is done to make people believe that humanity has always been flawed and that a perfect society is an impossibility. Corrupting knowledge. This evil seed is believed to have altered religious texts and burned books to remove any evidence or accurate accounts of the 1,000-year reign. This leaves humanity ignorant of its own past and the true nature of Christ's kingdom on earth. Propagating lies and fear. By promoting a narrative of perpetual conflict, sin, and suffering, the evil seed aims to keep humanity in a state of fear and spiritual blindness. This deception makes it difficult for people to believe that a time of peace and righteousness has already happened and is a possibility again. Concealing evidence. The grand, intricate buildings from the past are presented as evidence of the millennial kingdom. It is believed that these structures, which are often dismissed as being a few hundred years old, are actually thousands of years old and were built during a time when humanity was at its peak.